Hello, my name is Greg Jasmine. This is for SDI FTT 122 Week 3 assignment on primers. Alright, number one, and forgive me for consult my notes here, from OSHA.gov, an explosive. An explosive is any chemical mixture, compound, device, primary purpose, which function is by an explosion, i.e. with a substantially instantaneous release of gas and heat, unless such compound mixture device is otherwise specifically classified by the U.S. Department of Transportation. See, you don't want to see those. They're basically classified the different types, Class A, Class B, Class C, etc. so forth. The ATF that says there's 3 types of explosive materials. Class A, high explosive, such as dynamite, flash powder, which is different than traditional smokeless gunpowder and bulk salutes. Low power explosives, and then blasting agents. Blasting agents are basically very slow burning, high explosive. You see them like the nitro gels and that kind of stuff, and some forms of dynamite. Basically, an explosive is something that goes boom. Either goes big boom, slightly lower boom, or very, very fast boom. Actually had a little experience with them legally, not a proper direction, but that's a different story. Now, propellants, per Cambridge Dictionary, cambridge.org, an explosive substance or fuel that can cause something to move forward as a gas if used in aerosol, force liquids, etc., so forth. So, basically, what's the difference between the two? An explosion is basically designed to make, well, an explosion. It's designed to make rapidly gas expansion, shock waves, and other things in order to break things. A propellant may be an explosive, but it is designed to push things in a desired direction. So, that's your big thing there. All right, on to question number 2. Do I see the fire system should or will make their way to different propellants? Honestly, I don't think so. I know we've had some testing back in the 40s and 50s on high explosive propellants and that kind of stuff, and I know we've all seen the rocket pistol, James Bond fame, which was actually a real thing. The problem being is propellants are limited by the amount of pressure that a case can hold. So even with, like, and I keep harping on this one, I'm not a SIG fanboy, I apologize, but I keep bringing it up. The 277 SIG Fury, 6.8 by 51 millimeter, I believe, which is a hybrid case going the opposite direction. What we typically see, like when we hear hybrid cases, we're thinking of polymer 3D printed, integrated with some brass, basically trying to reduce the metal content. They went the other way. They have a steel reinforced cap with an aluminum ring near the primer and rim area, basically trying to hold in more pressure. And that is in the right direction, but again, the current propellants, I mean, we can look towards rocket fuel. I know Elon with the SpaceX is using basically a kerosene version. It's still a mixed gas system, and the problem with any mixed gas system is once you mix it, longevity, stability. Last thing you want to do is carry around something that is only good for minutes, if not hours, in some cases, highly unstable and more prone to detonate than it is to put the pew-pew out the barrel. So I don't see them really doing that. Current technology, there's not a need for it yet. I could see us maybe in the future going back to, and I apologize for the light turning off there, it's motion activated. I could see us maybe going towards backwards back into a more explosive type thing with better casing, but that's going to take some time. I don't see them currently even wanting to work on that. There's no reason to spend the money when, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Now, number 3, this is the different primer types. Full disclosure, I actually went out to Forensics Digest, which I have a subscription to from back in the day, past life thing. But these are your 3 primers. Bring up here where you can see them. So you have the Burdam, which is a U-shaped type primer. You can always spot a Burdam casing. It has the dual holes, hence why it has the U-shape. This is basically a non-burn cavity, and it burns up the side. Now you have your standard boxer primer, which is a multi-layered primer, has a little bit of an anvil here. It's actually designed to push through a single large full hole. Get up here where you can see it, large full hole. So when it detonates, it all channels inward. And then you have your button cup, which is basically more of a reusable. It's an older system, not unlike what you see with the shotguns, the 209 primers. And again, basically it holds in almost a box style primer, but it's a little more separated. So that for a larger gas expansion, that kind of stuff. Well, I think I beat the 7-minute mark this time. As always, I'll catch you later. Thank you.